Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? This is Pete and Maribon. I'm broadcasting from Atlanta. Where are you broadcasting from, Maribon?
Not as winning of a state today, but Maryland.
Yes. Everybody take a look at this. Look at
Mm,
that.
Congrats,
Oh,
buddy.
it's so sweet. It's just so sweet.
Tell them
How
what the heck you're talking about, Pete.
the
Not many
Braves are in
people
the
know.
World Series if you've been living under a rock. Come
Yeah,
on. And look,
congrats.
I'm just like going, the Atlanta Hawks had a good year. We almost got to the NBA Finals. The Georgia
Yeah.
Bulldogs are number
Mm-hmm.
one in the nation. The Falcons won today. This might be the greatest year ever in Atlanta sports history. It really could be.
Yeah.
So I want to say hello to Scott Levy, who is super awesome guy. Comes out to our tennis events in Cincinnati. He's been down to Atlanta. He's always online with us, so that's so cool. Don from Vancouver, Canada, is with us,
Vancouver,
and
great place.
what we're gonna do tonight, and we're gonna make a big announcement tonight, Maribon.
Sweet.
Oh, you got the U.S.
I'm into
Open
that.
hat. That's a pretty nice hat.
Thank you. Yeah, I went this year. It was really fun.
Yeah. So we're gonna be announcing. We'll wait a couple minutes. We're gonna be announcing the winner of the Tennis Express Total Makeover, and if you guys didn't notice what that is, when you signed up to get your free pass for TennisCon, I said by signing up, you automatically get entered into a raffle for the Tennis Express Total Makeover. I asked the guy who owns Tennis Express, hey, what do you think of this idea? He thinks it's a great idea. So, what you could win, are you going to some of the World Series home games? I don't know. I have to look into it. I almost say no, Jason, and here's why. I have not watched one pitch. Not because I'm a bad fan, because I'm a good fan, because I am convinced that I have cursed the Braves all these years. Because every time I watch a very important game that the Atlanta Braves play, they lose. Every time I watch an important game that the Georgia Bull, I was there watching when the Georgia Bulldogs heartbreaking loss to Alabama when they should have won the national title. I watched every single snap, heartbroken. The Atlanta Falcons playing the New England Patriots, watched the entire game. My heart was ripped out. I have not been watching any of the Braves this year, and they're winning. I went to watch the Falcons today. They got up like 27-7 or something like that. They almost lost. They got down 28-27. I left at 27-20, and then I just caught the last kick to watch us win. I mean, I'm amazed they even made that kick that I watched. So I probably will not go, even though it's like in my backyard. It's a shame.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. We've got Barbara from Fort Myers, Florida. We got Debbie from South Carolina. We got a beautiful afternoon for practice in Virginia.
Virginia, yeah. Neighbor.
Okay, so let me finish the whole Tennis Express thing. So Tennis Express agreed to do something really cool for one of the people who've signed up for the free access pass. You're going to get to pick your racket, a bag, shoes, and apparel. And so I'm going to make the announcement tonight. I put it through a random generator. I took this huge list. We had like over 8,000 people signed up for Tennis Con 5, which was awesome. And then so I took that list, I uploaded into a random picker. And then when I put this name up on the screen, this is the person who won. And so I'll be getting in contact with you, and we'll be talking about. We'll figure out how to get this. I don't exactly. I know Tennis Express. They're going to deliver on this. I actually don't know how they're going to do it, but they said they would do it, so they're going to do it. And we're going to make the winning announcement tonight.
Pete, you have my address though, right? I mean,
huh? Oh, that's
my
right.
address.
Maribon won. We fixed it. No.
Yes.
Greetings from Donna, Maribon, and players. Great week, guys. Thanks. Look at all the look at this. This is an international event. Look, there's a bunny on the broadcast tonight.
Is that a goat or a bunny?
Is that a goat or a bunny? Well, I don't know. It looks like a bunny to me, but maybe it is a goat. It's me, Dave from Loveland.
What's up, Dave?
Hello,
Nice fish.
Dave. He's always going out there. He uses the video ask thing. We got
Mm.
greetings from California. Okay, Margie from Naples, Florida. I've been down there a bunch doing clinics. So before I got to draw out the announcement a little bit, and I just want to answer any questions. You guys ask your Tennis Con 5 questions to me, whether you are a member, and if there's anything you have questions on about your membership, logging in, anything at all, how the VIP hotline works, anything at all as a member, if you're having questions, trouble, whatever, it's a good time to ask them. And also you can send me an email. Let me get my banner out here. You can always send me an email, guys, to crunchtimecoaching@gmail.com. If you're having questions about, what is all this Tennis Con 5 lifetime access about? If you have any of those questions tonight, it's a good time to ask them on the live broadcast, or even you can email me. There's a guy tonight. He emailed me a bunch of questions. I answered them. I think he was satisfied with all the answers. So we're here to help you guys. I know one of the big questions that I've been getting is, how do when am I going to get my bonuses from the coaches? Okay, how and when do I get my bonuses? Some people are, and I understand how you would think this. You would think like, oh, if I click on this person's link, my bonus should come automatically. It's a little bit of a manual process to where the coaches have to get their list. So if you click on one of the links, right, that coach is going to get credit for the sale, and they're also going to be you're going to go on the list, so they have the list of emails, so they know who their customers are, and they're going to get that list tomorrow, and then give them a day or two to get you your bonus, because they have to do this stuff manually. It's a little bit labor intensive. It's not too bad, but it is a little bit of work. Maribon, can you kind of explain that too, because you're part of the tennis summit, and then you're also, in this, you're one of the people helping promote it. And so explain how this is all done.
Yeah, exactly. So, basically, at the end of the event, well, basically, Peter will send us a list of people who have purchased, through our particular links, and then at that point, we'll be able to upload those email addresses and then send you the bonuses. So that's the reason why it's not instantaneous. So we'll definitely be getting you those as soon as possible. At least myself for sure. So we'll get that done for sure this week, early this week.
Yes. So there you go. I would say probably, if you haven't gotten an email with your bonus by Wednesday, I would definitely reach out to the coach, or you can reach out to me. I'd reach out to the coach first if you have their email address, and say, hey, I'm pretty sure I purchased off your link. How and when can I get my bonus if you haven't gotten it by Wednesday? Because then maybe somehow you didn't get on the list, or I don't know. But I would imagine that the coaches by Wednesday would have already delivered you your bonus. So that's when I'd start to get some going, maybe something's up. Okay. Is Pete just back from the North Pole? Well, the reason why, Chairman, that's very good. The reason why I'm wearing this coat is because I just want to represent for my city tonight, the Hawks, the Braves, the Bulldogs, #1 in the nation, Georgia Bulldogs. As you can tell, I'm pumped up. All right.
Congrats.
Great stuff as usual. Enjoying very much. Well, first of all, before I announce the winner, I just want to, first of all, thank everybody so much for being part of Tennis Con 5. It's so nice to get all the amazing comments from you guys, and it makes me feel good. Makes my day. A lot of work, as Maribon knows, goes into this for myself, and then also the coaches. They work hard on making their video. That's why they're considered some of the best coaches on the planet, is because they take pride in what they do. So every time they make a video, they really do a good job of delivering the information. And so everybody's worked hard on it. A lot of coaches have helped promote it too. And so I just want to thank everybody. And then you guys, being passionate enough to, go outside of the box. The box is normally just going to your club and playing, taking a clinic, but you guys seeking out extra information, that's awesome for us. That feels so good. So thank you so much. Bulldogs, always a reason behind everything, not just the weather. Yes. Hello, world. Good morning from my part of the world. Okay.
Where's that?
Good morning to you. Yes.
Morning.
Yeah. So let's see. Another great tennis con. Thank guys for great content, learning so much from great tennis minds. Wendy Van Cougar. Yes. Thanks so much for all the awesome comments. So here we go. We're going to make the announcement right now. I hope the winner is on this live stream, and I want to congratulate the winner, and I'll be in touch with the winner very soon. Again, the name that I'm going to put up on the screen is going to win a free racket, tennis bag, shoes, and apparel. So it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
That is really sweet. Pretty sweet.
So I want to thank Tennis Express for this.
Nice
they didn't
job.
have to say yes. And here we go. Maribon, can you give us a little drum roll?
Drum roll.
Hey! Would you say it's Ormerod? How would you say that?
Katie Ormerod.
Okay, Katie Ormerod. I hope we're saying your name right. You are the winner.
Congrats.
Of the Tennis Express gift makeover. Congratulations. I did look up all your information. Thank goodness you actually do have a phone number. Some people who sign up don't have a phone number in my database, but Katie actually does. So this is going to hopefully be pretty easy to get in contact with her. If Uncle Dave's Wild Ride is on this, email me your email. I could not find you emailing me. You won the $100 gift certificate to Tennis Express, and I could not find your information. I found the two people who won three, I think. One won a $50 gift card. All right, sent that off. 125, got that done. I'm going to be sending out tennis strategy book from Jorge Capistani. I'm sending out those this week. And yeah, so we got most of the stuff taken care of. Bonuses will be coming out. And says, oh, wow, congratulations, Katie. Yes. So far, I'm just seeing, the chairman says my knees are trembling. So far, nothing but positive comments. Has anybody had, let me know if can anybody be a troubleshooter for me? Has anybody had trouble accessing the material who's watching? Has anybody had trouble logging in? Does anybody need help of any kind? Does anybody have questions of any kind? That's kind of why I'm on tonight. I just want to make sure that anybody who's interested in the content, where they're already a member or they're thinking about becoming a lifetime access member, if they have any questions about how the program ends before we close things tonight, if you have any questions at all, and then I'm going to bring up the website and I'm going to go through everything, and then we'll say goodnight, So, oh, look at this. I like this. Favorite new coach, Ashley Neves. Want to try his practice format very soon. Ashley's very, very good. Very good coach. I like him. Have you watched him much, Maribon?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've corresponded back and forth, and he's super nice. And I think he has like these 1 minute like videos on Instagram that are popular. And yeah, he's a very nice dude.
All right, John says one of the, I think the seminars, I think what he's saying, was just the promo versions. That did happen a little bit earlier in the
in the event.
Yeah, in
before,
the whole
right?
process.
Yeah.
In TennisCon 5, I'm like losing my ability to speak English on the last night. But anyway, but I believe they're all updated. If anybody looks and notices a promo video in any of the videos, let me know. I do believe they are all updated now and should be the full-length video. And this is especially relevant to the membership because free access is going away. But I'm pretty sure we fixed that. I got the tennis strategy book on Kindle after seeing it here. Yes, Jorge's awesome. That book's actually pretty good. Sessions. Yes, he meant sessions. We're all losing our ability to speak English on the last night. Great content. Videos are amazing. My only recommendation is the information live kickoff should be available from the beginning. What does that mean?
Mm,
I don't know. What
like
is,
the schedule from the beginning, I guess. But did you probably had a schedule, right? Or I can't remember
well,
if
yeah,
you.
I said when we were starting everything, we do have to kind of give the tickets away before everything gets going because, you know, and I know here's one thing I just want to say thank you and thank you for your patience and understanding. I know you guys got a lot of emails. I gave a lesson to a guy today who follows me online and he makes jokes about how many emails he's getting from everybody. I do understand that and I do apologize. But it is kind of like it's a special event. It happens once a year,
Yeah.
and another thing too is it's kind of like a Christmas sale or any kind of sale. You would think everybody would kind of have enough time and everything, but people sign up for the free ticket right to the last second. I mean, we
Yeah.
just in the last couple of days, we've had thousands of people sign up for the free ticket to watch TennisCon. So people, as a group, everybody needs this much time and maybe even more time to watch everything and decide they want to buy and all that stuff. So, because in general, we tend to be procrastinators. I mean, I am too. There's lots of
Me
things I
too.
wait till the last second to do.
Hmm.
So that's just how it goes. So we do apologize, but as a group, it actually takes us much time to give everybody enough time to watch everything. Can you
Yeah.
send out the timing for the Kovacs running drill? It was legible in his presentation.
Not legible.
Not legible. I'd have to go back and watch the video. Actually, that's one of my goals, and that's why I believe in TennisCon so much. There's another guy who wrote me yesterday, and he said, "I just purchased Lifetime. I'm so happy I purchased Lifetime. Kovacs was my favorite presentation." And he says how he's going to be doing a lot of those um, exercises over. That's he wants to really dive into that, and that's one of my goals too. After TennisCon,
Yeah.
I told my lesson today that I was talking to about TennisCon. I said my two goals after TennisCon is to really, for the next 30 days, do an exercise or two, 3 to 4 times a week of Mark Kovacs, because there's a number of those exercises he talked about that I'm not doing that I know I should be doing, especially at my age. And then I want to watch Rick Macy's video once a week for the next 30 days too, because it's very
Mm,
inspirational. It's like a good thing to really kind of keep reminding yourself of. I'm a big believer and you have to brainwash yourself. Your thoughts are always, life is rarely, in that gray area. You're either feeling like positive about the way things are going in your life, or you sometimes you get down, you feel kind of negative, and you kind of have to brainwash yourself one way or the next,
yeah.
and so I think it's important to always keep doing that.
Yeah.
Wednesday part of Pet was just a demo member area. Pretty sure we fixed it, but I'm going to look after this. I'm pretty sure it's updated, but if it's, I will look after this because now that's really bothering me. I thought we fixed everything. Thank you so much. It's an incredible amount of information. I can't wait to watch it all the way through. And Karen, I'll tell you what, Karen is a heck of a player. She came out to us at
Nice.
the clinic. She
Cool.
was amazing. Yeah.
Love it.
So, um, very, very cool. What are some of the good tennis experts' diets for gaining strength and recovery? Well, why don't you talk about your diet, Maribon? You've really become very fit. I can't really speak for myself, guys. Today for lunch, I had a Coke and wings. Not good.
Oh man.
You
Yeah, I
go ahead.
mean, yeah, sure. I mean, and one thing that you have to really pay attention to is having adequate carbohydrate intake. I mean, also protein too, but I mean, the main source of fuel is going to be your carbohydrate. So I remember speaking to an expert about this, and he said something like 30 to 60 grams of carbohydrates while you're playing. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. And then, of course, you just kind of the typical things which we don't do a lot of the times, but it's just eating clean, have a lot of vegetables and ideally, carbohydrates that are dispersed more slowly rather than like the ones that just will burst your sugar level's really high, like multigrain bread versus like white bread and things like that. And yeah, afterwards you really do want to make sure that you replenish your calories properly. I used to play these late USTA matches and then just go to bed, and then I would wake up like super hungry, and you need to replenish in order to for the muscles to rebuild. So there's a lot of different diets out there, but you really have to just kind of figure out what works for you.
Right. What do
Everybody's
you
body's
eat?
different.
You're
Uh,
going all around the place.
oh,
What do you
okay,
tell me
okay.
what you eat? Just give me every that's one thing that I get frustrated about when I do ask experts about their diets. They start talking about,
Yeah,
well, you got to balance this and you got to balance that, and
right.
carbohydrates and nutrients and proteins. Just tell me what you eat. What do you eat,
Pete,
Maribon?
so chips and no my favorite meals that okay, so for breakfast I like to have bran cereal, which is just you know what that is, right? Like just
Yes.
the bran flakes. And then I have that with almond milk. Usually I'll
Mhm.
rotate that, so I'll either have that for breakfast, and I'll put some chia seeds and flax seeds as well, so get the omega-3s in there. It's very good for you. And I'll either do that, or I'll do multigrain bread with almond butter and some, or I'll do eggs and multigrain bread. So that's usually my breakfast. And then lunch, I'll usually do something like rice, chicken breast, and vegetables. Very simple. And then dinner will be something similar. It'll be like fish and then vegetables. Sometimes I'll throw in some rice there too. And also another great substitute for rice is quinoa, which I have sometimes. So those are the main meals. On the weekends, I might go out and have some different things like Chipotle or Chick-fil-A. I'll usually try to go grilled because I'm very sensitive to like the fried foods. It really slows me down. But yeah, for the most part, I try to eat well, those meals I mentioned. So those are
Right.
those are really solid.
Now I know why I can't do it. That's so boring. I can't. The chairman
Uh,
says, Pete, you're looking great for your age, for your old age, man. Just go easy on the Oreos. So yeah. So this is really because after I heard Maribon talk about what he eats, I can't do it. I just can't. Not sustain. So you guys are going to need to be my eyes there, okay? And I want you to be honest. When I start looking old and fat, tell me. Like you're like, Pete, you're starting to look really fat on videos. Then I will rein it in. But I kind of agree with the chairman. I think I'm kind of hanging in there for my age, and
you look good.
I can't like eat a bunch of rice cakes all day, Maribon.
I'm
God,
not eating rice cakes.
it sounds like it. That does not sound exciting what you eat. I mean, that's
Yeah.
go eat some wings and Coke and tell me what's better. I'm sorry.
I'd feel like crap, but once in a while, it's fine, man. Once in a while, it's all good.
Any word on remaining Gata tennis mod? Yeah, so they're going to have their first product release like mid-November. You guys are able to get at a special price, and they're
Cool.
going to be releasing that content mid-November. So if you signed up for the special deal, which I think was like 27 bucks, and they're going to sell it for like 97 bucks. If you signed up for that, they're going to be delivering that content middle of November to you guys. And since you did sign up and pay, then they've got your information and they know how to contact you. Any suggestions on what you should do after a match? Any recommendations on cool down program ideas? Yeah, I say go to your nearest wing place and have some beer and wings. No,
Yeah,
Maribon,
they'll cool you down.
what you're still playing matches competitively. What do you like to eat after a match? Go tell everybody your exciting post-match intake diet.
Sure. And I just want to be complete. I think because he said any suggestions so for what you do after a match. So I think that might even be like other things. So right after I play a match, I like to just immediately start stretching. And then when I get home, a lot of times, depending on how much time I have and everything, I'll foam roll as well. So that helps a lot. But as far as the food, I mean, I kind of covered it before, but I like to just put some rice on there and put either some fish or some chicken and vegetables. To be honest, I'm a little more. I give a little more leeway to myself sometimes after tennis, because I burn so many calories, so I feel okay if I go for like a bigger meal or like, pasta or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of the general thing. But I would say really, really want to make sure you stretch after. It's going to help you a lot.
Stretching is. I'm actually trying to do more of that.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah. So, actually, I got to show you something cool, Mirabon. I don't know if I've shown you this. Hold on.
Uh-oh, here we go. So everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Just trying to kill some time before Peter comes back.
I know that I do kind of make fun of myself but I do work out. Like today I worked out, I jumped rope and I use this. I'm trying to get more flexible. And this one guy, he's awesome. His name's The Bean. And did I show you this? He sent me this in the mail. And this thing vibrates. I'll see if you guys can hear that. Like you put it under your legs and stuff and that thing's high powered.
Oh, 1 second.
How awesome is that?
That's really nice. I want to show you my Theragun real quick.
I got one of those too. Those are awesome. This is really cool. Okay, what are you going to show us?
Oh, it's fine. People have probably seen it, but it's the Theragun.
Wait, let's have a.
Oh yeah.
They're at war. They're battling each other. All right.
Okay, sorry guys. This is getting weird.
It's starting to get a little awkward. This is becoming awkward. Enough.
I'm not getting paid for this too. Too bad.
Oh my gosh. That went in the direction I did not think it was going to.
It's all right. It was fun. I hope.
It's massage con. Yeah.
Yes.
Tim Tan gun for the win. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So you know what I'm gonna do? Let me do this.
Sure.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go through. And by the way, since this is Maribon's last night, I'm gonna put his. If you do decide to purchase, and you want to purchase off a really good guy's link, I'm putting it right there in the comment section right now. That's Maribon's special link. Maribon, while I'm pulling this up, tell them your bonus. What is your bonus going to be?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I have a Serve Lessons Power Pack. So I've picked the best lessons from my previous Tennis Summit events from, great coaches to help you, one, with your throwing motion, because that's actually arguably the most important thing that a lot of people just don't get right, the throwing motion on the serve, because really, that's where, a ton of the power is coming from the throwing motion. And then also, I believe a lesson on second serves to help you obviously hit better kick and slice serves, etc. And then another serve technique class as well. So that's going to be really helpful. And then also my top 10 interviews of all time for my podcast. So I went through and selected the 10 best ones for you, updated for this year, and I'm sending you that. And then for people who are on this live stream, I'm also going to throw in a mental game power pack lessons as well for the mental game. So I think you're going to really enjoy that, and that's going to help you just play your best tennis and get through situations, crunch time situations to use Pete's great company. So yeah, you'll get all three of those if you get the lifetime access pass.
That's pretty cool. So click Maribon's link in the comment section there. Tell me who are the top 10? Who made your top 10 podcasts of all time?
Yeah, let me get them in there, but yeah, sure. So from my recollection, Dr. Mark Kovacs made it in there. I think Jorge made it in there. Who else? I actually a solo episode of mine made it in there. I think it was doubles plays.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are quite a few. I can get the whole list in a second if you want.
I know I know you did James Blake. Was he in the top 10 or did he not make the top 10?
You know what? For whatever reason, he he did not make the top 10. Yeah, it's just
that means
I went
a strong podcast of James Blake's not making the top 10. Sorry, James.
Okay, I love you, James.
I'm gonna share. I mean, the guy was only like 6th in the world, but Maribon doesn't think you're in the top 10. But it's okay.
I did go by stats as well too. So,
is my screen showing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you guys can see So first of all, it's going to be fun for me to go down memory lane. This is kind of like it's amazing that it's kind of over. I always get sad. So there's some Tennis Con All Stars, and you know, it's just you guys have getting so much where you're getting not only all the lessons. We had 40 plus lessons in Tennis Con 5, which you'll now be able to watch over and over again, and it pretty much covers every topic imaginable that you could think of for tennis, from strategy to fitness to technique. And then you're also getting 6 big bonuses. You're getting the Edge of Power video lesson, which basically shows, you know, if you really want to get to that. I think a lot of people who are 3.0 and 3.5 and they're like, why can't I get to 4.0 or 4.5? If you watch the Edge of Power video lesson, you'll kind of go, oh, well, that's why. That's why I got the 3.5 so quickly. And this is what's holding me back from getting to that next level. So that's a really important video, I think, to watch. VIP coaching hotline. I'm going to show you guys that in a couple of minutes. We might leave this screen, then come back and talk. And I kind of want to show that at the end because it's kind of cool. A 7-day serve challenge. And what I love about the 7-day serve challenge is it's a great way to get you motivated and get quick results for you, but then also hand off a perfect practice template that you can use for the rest of your life. I mean, if you just use this 3 or 4 times a week for the rest of your life, I think, you know, if you have trouble with your toss, I think if you go out and do my toss exercise, if you can't figure out how to put spin on your serve, develop a real second serve, placement, if you're looking for more power, it's all in the 7-day challenge. And it's not only just saying, hey, this is step by step how to do it. It's got the drills that you need to be doing on a regular basis to get where you want to get. The golden rules of tennis. Maribon and I actually covered that the other night on a live stream. And it's an audio recording. So it kind of talks about, you know, what should you be doing preparing the week of your match. You know, what should you be thinking about on the court? What strategies should you use? Really, really good audio that you can listen to on your way to the match, when you're going to sleep, whatever. Then you're
Pete,
going to
can
get
you click off?
What?
I'm sorry, Pete. Can you click off J-Look's comment because it's blocking your screen?
Oh, sorry,
Like a little bit of it.
Sorry, J-Look.
There you go.
Okay, now better?
Yeah, you're good now. Yeah.
Okay. Lessons with the Legends. I decided to give you guys the complete legendary Legends Mastery course. And so there's interviews with John Newcomb, Rod Laver, Roy Emerson, Fred Stolly. It's also got personal drills from me. It's a really, really good course. Actually, we sold that for $197 when it first came out. And when I was recording it, I couldn't believe I was actually doing it. I couldn't believe I was like sitting there asking Rod Laver questions. So I mean, it's pretty awesome. John Newcomb was actually my favorite coach because he really was good. He talks about like how to win the warm up, and we had like really good juniors out there. Rod Laver goes to like what his favorite drills were to get better, and really he's one of the most creative shot makers back in his day. So we talked about that and the drills he liked to do. Roy Emerson took us through doubles lessons. So it is really neat. I mean, it's also like a part of history. These guys made the game. So there's just pictures of that. Audio recordings, we're going to put those in tomorrow, actually. Nabeen, that's the guy who, see Nabeen right there? Thank you, Nabeen. That's the guy who sent me this right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he loved Tennis Con. And yeah, so there's some people saying they love it. Now, here's what you guys got to experience all week if you didn't get to see it. Jeff Saldenstein going through his inside in and inside out forehand. Really great video. I think it's like a 20-minute plus video. I think it's like 29 minutes. This is a great lesson from, I think, one of the best online instructors out there, Ryan from 2-Minute Tennis. And he goes step by step. And if you go through his video, you definitely will be hitting spin on your serve and start to develop a real second serve. I mean, he's very, very thorough, very good.
Yeah.
Let me hide that because that's kind of annoying. And then you got Thomas, who goes over kind of how to use your footwork at the net. Excellent instructional video. This is Jordan Kuhn's great online instructor. He's not this is an encore presentation. He's not making many videos anymore, which I think is a shame because I think he's a very talented coach. And he talked about, what was the blueprint he used to go from a 95-mile-an-hour serve to 115-mile-an-hour serve. And then here's Brady. Brady, John Isner's brother, I think. Big dude. He talks about how to make big approach shots under pressure situations. Like what's the technique and what's kind of the strategy you should use if you're feeling a little more pressure and how to keep the pressure on your opponent. You enjoyed this video. Day
That
Day
was great.
and Day Tree, two amazing brothers teaching you how to 100-mile-an-hour serve, and they're like 5'6". I mean, it's pretty amazing the power they get. This I thought I got a lot of compliments on this video. This takes you through the ball machine and how to do a doubles practice on the ball machine. Rather than just most people I see using the ball machine, they stand in the middle, they stand flat foot, and they just whack the ball around. This gives you very specific drills that if you play doubles, what you should be doing. Then Sam went through the best gear. That's just it's kind of exhausting to go through this and explain everything.
So many.
So much. I mean, it's crazy. Here's Layla Fernandez. She went through her favorite drill for learning how to take the ball early. Then Chris Everett was talking about the way she thought on the court, and then she went through drills that she liked. The Bryan brothers are in here. Nick Terry's in here, going through some really cool drills. So that was pretty neat. Let's see here. Oh, Simon. Simon, I know it's Simon Alex, but Simon pretty much made this video. Lots of great drills to use to become an aggressive baseliner. Somebody wrote me, said they really love this video from John Craig. 30-minute practice you could do on your own. This was really cool too. Doubles movement mistakes, which really a lot of people really need to watch this video because people are moving wrong at the net. Why am I getting lobs so easy? All that kind of stuff. This shows you where to be at the right time. Then Ashley Neves, they said tonight, one of the new favorite instructors, he goes through a 30-minute practice that you can do with a friend. So if you ever feel like, hey, I'm getting a rut with my buddy I hit with, we just do the same thing all the time, we're not getting better, this is a pretty good video. And then he goes, then I did an encore presentation on the return of serve, the second most important shot in the game that no one practices. He shows you, how to do it. Then how to destroy weak second serves, which is a big problem for people. And this is a pretty creative video because you're like, well, how would I destroy a weak second serve? I should just crush the ball. No, he talks about, that's only going to work so much of the time. But there's many ways to start attacking weak second serves, and it just doesn't always include swinging as hard as you can. So a great video by another great online instructor. Devore, how to master a low volley encore presentation. This guy, Maribon, look at how fit this dude is. 3 times a week, 30 minutes. Come on, it's a work along. You can work out right alongside Maribon. He has a real sweat in the video. And so that's a great lesson. Why did I lose that? There he is right there. Great. I'm going to do this one too, Maribon. I'm going to do your workout, buddy.
Thank you.
Big approach shot. How to hit the big. Everything's in here, guys. I feel like I can't even go. I'm just going to scroll. Perfect one-handed backhand. She was 27 in the world, and her backhand is beautiful. Great step-by-step presentation. Got a tennis. I looked at that video and go, that video that they made for TennisCon is they spent at least $50,000 making that one video. I'm telling you, watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I got another great text from Amy, who she watched this, how to get to a 3.5 to a 4.0. She's like, not only it set me more realistic expectations, and it also got me super inspired. And so I thought this was an excellent interview with Ian.
Sweet.
Will's talking about his tells. Then this is a pretty cool one on how to play mixed doubles together. Now, we did have the promo video in this slot in the beginning. We messed that up, but that's now fixed. 5 unstoppable plays from Gigi Fernandez, 17-time Grand Slam champion. This is crazy to go through, to look at this. It's really hitting me. This is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
15-minute on-court doubles warm-up. This is inspiring. Tom Avery's got to be in his 70s now, and he's in incredible shape. He's doing sprints on the court. He's doing the Rockets kicks for you guys. He's going through angles. I mean, he takes you through a great doubles warm-up. This is a master pro talking about how to do the poach. I'll double, triple check, make sure that full video is in the membership because it's awesome. My buddy Matt Bradshaw on Persistence is Undefeated. These guys are pretty cool and funny and awesome tennis players on how to put away and crush. Modern Tennis Strategy. If you don't know, Ellis Ferrer won the U.S. Open in doubles. John Eagleton also played on the tour. Here's people who loved it this year. They loved it last year. Jeff Greenwald, peak performer, one of the best players over 50 in the world. Absolutely true. And he feels like he's still getting better. So that's a mindset. This one's the video I want to watch once a week. Rick Macy, incredible. All the stuff he says in this video. I'm like, I got to listen to that once a week. If you have trouble beating pushers, there's 6 tactics in here. I'm almost hoping I get to the end. It's like so much awesome stuff. It's like too much. This is how to carry yourself in between points. Most of your match is not hitting balls. It's what you do in between the points. And this is a great presentation from Emma. This is how to hit bigger backhands with better technique from one of the best instructors out there, Kevin Garlington, and one of the new and up and coming instructors who has energy off the charts and really cool graphics is Grant. He's got 54,000 on followers on Instagram, and I see why too. His videos are very, very like catching. This guy is going to be with us next year. He just could not get his video done, and he had a big sorry. He said, I'm so sorry, but he did not get it done this year. But he says next year he promises he'll do better. Okay. The Kovacs top 10. Again, one of my favorite videos. I'm going to be doing this. Lots of eye-opening exercise. I'm like, ooh, Pete, you know what? You're not doing that. You're eating wings and drinking Coke. You got to do better. Marissa, she just had a baby, and she's super passionate. She's just awesome personality. She shows you an off-court exercise. And that's, I think, a big missing link in tennis is we just think, oh, there's a racket. We should be practicing on the court, hitting balls. But, I mean, look at every sport at a high level, especially, martial artists. They work on their moves for months before they're allowed to hit somebody. Same things with boxers. I mean, really learning the art of your movements, then you're going to have great technique. If you focus on that more than hitting the ball in the beginning of your development, then that's going to pay off for a long time in your tennis game. Brent, this guy's incredible. He plays world tournaments. He represented his country a couple of years ago. One of the best players over 70 in the world. Shows you his fitness program. Super inspirational. Very good information. Tennis is not a mental game. This kind of shows you, hey, you're not playing as well in your matches or you're in practice because you're not practicing the right way. Here's how you should practice the right way to bake in pressure in your practice. Your Invisible Problem by Jeff Lewis. That's a great lesson. Teach me how to buggy. Teach me how to buggy. This is about the buggy whip forehand. You want to learn how to hit it like Rafa? Watch this video. And then a late entry. This guy is the director of tennis, like in Ireland. The Irish Tennis Federation. These are the top dogs right here. So that's kind of cool. Stumbled into them. I know Maribon's probably taking notes right now, going, "Oh, I got to ask those guys for the summit next year."
You read my mind.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. They gave a great video. So that's it. I mean, that's not it because then you get the 6 bonuses. Okay. And then if you buy off Maribon's link, which I'll put in again, you get Maribon's bonuses that he went through. So yes, that's a lot. How much value is in TennisCon 5? It's exhausting to tell you guys about it. That's how good it is. Yeah.
It's like over $2,000.
Did I miss any comments or anything?
No, there were just a lot of great comments about like, different health foods and things like that. And somebody said they'd been following. Yeah, they'd been following Tomas for years and that he's very good. Yeah. Oh, there was a comment from Jack. It's saying that, in some of the videos that the coaches said TennisCon 4, but I mentioned that a few of those are encores, right?
Yes, they're encores. I like to put in encores. The ones that I think are just super high quality.
Yep.
That when I start to watch, I'm going, when I go like, I should be watching this again as a coach and as a player, I go, I want to put that in again. Because I know that most people, you watch it once and you forget it. I mean, if you don't have a lifetime access pass, if you're watching this live stream and you don't have a lifetime access pass, I guarantee you within 7 days, you won't remember half the stuff in one video. That's why you need to watch it. To me, getting better is about taking in good information and then doing it. So if there's one mantra I have that you guys should be doing is view it and then do it.
Yes.
View it and then go do it. And then for 30 days, I'll bring out my video ask and if you do this, you should take advantage of it. I'm going to show you guys. I'll share the screen here in a second. But one of the bonuses, which really, I mean, this is worth a couple $100. I mean, that's like low ball. Go ask a coach. Let just kind of give you the insane value that you guys get online that maybe you don't quite understand. If you're taking lessons from a coach, say, hey, coach, can I send you as many videos as I want for 30 days and you'll analyze them?
Yeah.
And what would you charge me for that? Go see what they tell you. First of all, they'll say, well, I don't even really know how to do that. I wouldn't even know how to set that up. That's probably going to be the first answer. But the second answer, if they really thought about it, they're going, okay, well, I don't know. I mean, think about it. A coach who's really going to analyze all your videos, they probably say, well, I'm probably going to have to charge you, I don't know, $500, $1,000 for the month. I mean, think about it. That's actually probably true. It's just that we deal with a massive number of people to where, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that because it is a massive amount of people who sign up for the free ticket and sign up for lifetime access. So I can do that for you guys. Let's see here. I want to go and find Neil. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. And we'll go to this one.
Okay.
So let's see here. This will take me a second. I'm going to share the screen again. And so this is how it works. People can send in their video. See, this guy basically, here's a video of my forehand. I would love your feedback. Then I basically come on and I sometimes do a screen share and I just analyze his video. And then I come on and also talk. Hey, Neil, so I'm going to just talk my way through this video because your last video, I definitely like it better when you said on YouTube. Really hard to kind of like slow it down and analyze. But I did notice that I see the ball landing. My biggest tip is I see the ball landing and you're still working to get the racket back. So it ends you looking like you're late on a lot of forehands and that also you're not able to like relax and rotate through the ball. It looks a little too army. So I'd work on getting into a full unit turn before the ball even crosses the net. So that way you can hit earlier and you can let your hips float through a little smoother. It looks a little like you're in a fight with the ball a little bit on the forehand. Could you guys hear that? Could you hear that, Maribon?
Oh yeah, it was very clear and an incredible service.
Yeah, and then here's another one he sent, and then watch this. Hey Neil, let's take a look at your videos. So I'm looking at your backhand volley. I got in slow motion here, and what I'm noticing is that the forehand volley is pretty good. Like you seem to have pretty good hand-eye coordination, awareness of where the racket and where the ball is. The backhand's what you need to work on. Again, so you're setting up there. Look like again the racket nice and steady. What I'm noticing is when you get a backhand volley, of course, everyone's a forehand volley right now. Everyone. But what I'm noticing is when you do eventually get a backhand volley, that you get your wrist in a weak position. It in general tends to Oh, what am I doing?
Be below the racket. The racket tends to be below the wrist. It's too weak when you hit. It drops too quick, and you tend to have a lot of them coming too close to you. So look how low the racket is dropping. Roy Emerson had a good tip. He's like, try and finish every volley with the racket head above the net. And so your backhand, you notice your forehand does that. Your backhand, and it is much harder on the backhand, by the way. The backhand tends to always be finishing with the racket head below the net. So you got to work on maybe angling your wrist up a little more, and then seeing if you can really practice the skill. It's not going to be as easy as hearing the tip and game, but working the skill of always finishing the racket head above the net. Like, look at that. See your forehand. See how that stays above the net after you're done? And the backhand, let's see if we get another backhand. See, boom. That one was one that, but you still flopped your wrist too much at it. So the backhand tends to be too wristy and going down too much. So that's my tip.
There you go. Could you guys see that?
It's awesome.
Yeah. So,
and you get to do that
right there, huh?
And you get to do that if you get the all access pass. You get to send videos.
All access pass. That's one of your bonuses. I mean, right there, that service could have like replaced all TennisCon 5. I mean that.
Yeah. Totally.
And then some. So, you know, I mean, this is where I kind of get a little bit preachy, where I'm like, if you're not thinking that it's worth the $67, you're not doing the work. It's like, or the $97. It's like you're not doing the work. The instructors have made all the videos. They put work in to do that, and you can then send me videos. So if you're not getting enough out of it, who's not doing their end of the bargain? You know, like that's kind of what I feel like when people. I gladly give refunds. I gladly give them. But when I get a refund saying it's not working for me, my first thought is, well, you're not doing the work. We did the work. We made the videos. You can send me a video of your game. I'll analyze it for you. Who's not working? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
True. It's true. Yeah.
No more preaching. Okay. I think what do you think? I think no one seems to have any questions. I think it's pretty straightforward. If you want to get Maribon's bonus, I'll just put it in one more time. And Maribon, I just want to thank you again for helping make TennisCon 5 another successful year, another very rewarding year as far as, my favorite thing about TennisCon is the whole entire process. And maybe you can share your favorite things about the Tennis Summit, which you guys should look forward to in the spring. It's first of all, just find all the talent through the year. I mean, I know who's coming back. We know who's some of the main people, but then finding like new coaches throughout the year is like exciting. I see a video, I'm like, oh, they're good. I want to see if they'll be part of TennisCon 5. That becomes exciting. Then getting to know them and build a new relationship with them. And then going to our stable of amazing coaches and starting to let them know, hey, TennisCon 5 is coming up. Are you guys in again? And then when they say yes, they're in, it gets exciting. Then we start to work on what topic everybody's going to do and what the theme is going to be about. And then the coaches, are always just so supportive, and they get their videos to me. And then to just watch and review the videos, like always unwrapping a bunch of Christmas presents, and I watch the video. I'm like, this is such a great video, and so it's that relationship that I build with the coaches that is so rewarding. And then be able to share it with all the people out there who love tennis. And then the comments start rolling in on how they're enjoying it. Then it becomes so rewarding. So yeah, it's just awesome. Thoughts, Maribon?
Yeah, I mean, I just again have to thank you for the amazing work, and it's like it's thousands of hours of work, pretty much, like all around. I mean, you have Pete. I know that both of us, like, we start like months ahead of when this event starts, like just brainstorming, like, okay, who are the coaches. We do a ton of research, like Pete said, going on YouTube and checking out like who is potentially can bring out great content for you all to learn from and advance your game through. We've hundreds of emails going back and forth, and phone calls and things like that to arrange the presentations and live streams and so forth. And, you know, you have to follow up a lot of times with, you know, some of the coaches. They're all, you know, all very busy. So this takes a lot of man hours. And then not to mention, of course, the coaches are you know, taking the many hours to, you know, to plan out their videos, to record them. And yeah, you know, tons of emails going.
Edit them.
Yeah, edit
They
them,
gotta
edit
their
them.
videos.
Exactly. And then, you know, Pete and his team go through the videos too.
Yeah, then we
So,
edit the videos.
yeah. So it's crazy. It's just so much work. And that's why, you know, you have to just, you know, tip your hat off to Pete and his team and the instructors, because it's just a lot of great work. And, you know, the greatest feeling that we get is like when we see how much you've benefited from the videos and, you know, the comments you've left, which have been very kind. And yeah, I just think it's like incredible value. And, you know, it's so great for you to be able to refer to the videos. Like for me, like, you know, TennisCon and Tennis Summits, like there's been so many days where, you know, I'm having some issues with something, and like I know I have this library that I can go back to, and then I watch it. Or, oh, I need to create like a new workout, let me go to these videos on fitness from TennisCon or Tennis Summit. And so it's huge value. I mean, like I mentioned, you know, I've personally looked at all the bonuses that Pete will give you and that I give you, and it's well over $2,000 of stuff. So great content, fully worth it, and you've got a money back guarantee as well from Pete. So you know, definitely want to take advantage. And thank you again, Pete. Amazing job.
Yeah, just to show you guys, here's one thing. You get a full money back guarantee, because that's what I believe in. If you're not happy, I'm not happy. You know what?
Right.
I wasn't happy on Tuesday with Infusionsoft. It's my email service provider. Their job is to send you guys an email, right? Well, first of all, they're having trouble saying to Yahoo emails and AOL emails. That's not making me feel good. Then I had to go buy another. I had to go buy another email service so I could get the emails to them. Then on Tuesday, their whole entire company. So it's like not just me, every single person who has an account with Infusionsoft, if they've got a link in the email, it doesn't work. So you guys couldn't watch the conference from my email for hours, which again, I apologize, and I was mortified by, okay? But I was on customer service saying, hey, I spend $300 a month on this service, you know, like, and I said, you know, one of the things I said is, if I went to have dinner and there was a hair, I said, no, I said, if you went to go have dinner and there was a hair in your food, would you expect to pay for the meal? You know? And I said, frankly, I'd rather eat the hair than go through what I've had to go through with having 8,000 people not get, I mean, I'm serious. If someone say, hey, Pete, you can eat this hair and pay for your meal, or you can, you know, have your links work, I would eat the hair in a second.
Yeah.
But they haven't even, and the guy said, I'm sorry, sir, we'll have somebody contact you, because I think I should at least get a free month. You know, I'm not even asking for my money back. I'm just like, give me a free month just to give me a morsel of satisfaction. You guys feel my pain. No one's called me. No one's emailed me. They're just going to charge me another $300 next month. They don't care. Right. So.
Yeah. So we got to add the stress that is that Pete will go through and I go through. Like that's also very painful. Things like that happen, but they're just so stressful.
TennisCon and Tennis Summit. This is one. We'll just give you guys a little inside baseball. It's stressful because we're always waiting for something not to work. We're like, what's gonna? And it's usually technology stuff that we can't control, that we just can't do anything about. It's like it's the systems, and then you've got to like work behind the scenes with the systems and see if they can fix it for you, and or find a new solution that works. And oh my gosh. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because Atlanta Braves, they're in the World Series.
Yeah. And you got through it and people loved it.
All right. Hey, Maribon, you're getting me off stress. Why did you bring that up?
Sorry about that.
All right, anyway, here's Maribon's link one more time. We're going to get out of here. Click on his link if you want to give this good man a nice thank you. And yeah, that's it. It's great sound on your mic. John wants to know, what are you using?
Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, so the ATR 2100, just Google that and you will see it. I think they might have upgraded the model to an ATR 2100X, but it's great and it's under $100 too, and very, very good value.
All right, I just want to point out my man Tom Nordstrom, who is he's
Tom.
like a trooper. He comes on, he sends me videos all the time. He supports all my products. He's on all the Grand Slam Call of the Month, which, by the way, Tom, next Monday, not this Monday, next Monday, Gigi and I are going to be live with Rick Leach, one of the
Sweet.
best doubles players of all time, 9 Grand Slams in doubles. And I actually get to watch him play at Newcomb's Ranch. I actually played against him one time, and probably one of the best sets I've ever played. I got to play with Mark Woodford. I got to play with Mark Woodford against Rick Leach and another college coach. And is one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. I actually played out of my mind, and we won 7-6.
Wow.
And Rick Leach does not miss a volley. Let me tell you that. It's funny. Like, I played out of my mind. The other college coach played really well. Rick and Mark were unbelievable, but they're just kind of keeping the game. They're just like it's a walk. As good as I am, which is not great, but better than average.
You're good. Mm-hmm.
They're at a level where they're just like, we're just like playing with these kids out here. We'll just make it fun. That's how good they are. Like, Rick Leach does not miss a volley. He does not miss a volley, Maribon. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's just hit so many volleys. I mean, elite player.
Yeah. Okay, kids and Maribon, go get some sleep. I'm going to send out my final reminder email to everybody to pick it up if you haven't. And yeah, then I'll get up tomorrow. For me, the work begins tomorrow. I'm going to be making sure that the coaches get all their list of people who have purchased TennisCon, so you guys get your bonus. Going through, I noticed there's new video ask up, which I'm proud of the students who have sent me some videos and questions. I'm going to go through those questions and videos in the morning. Sweet. And start answering those and helping people out. And so, that's the thing about the Lifetime Access Pass is it continues. I'll be helping people who they lost their user and password or can't figure out how to set up. I'll set you up. You send me videos, I'll analyze them. It keeps going for the people who buy Lifetime. So that's it. Yes. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much, Pete, and everybody. Awesome job, Pete.